Stress will rock your world. It can wreck it too. So watch yourself. Thanks for watching my video about stress. I kind of know a lot about it now. I've slowly but surely going for my master's degree. If you like what you're watching, subscribe to the channel and help a brother out. We all know what stress is, and stress wrecks everything. It just seems to happen. But I did notice there's a disconnect when it comes to stresses and disabled people, because I'm disabled and my stress levels are at a new level. They're actually higher than I ever thought stress could go. Now I do my best to control it. Like I said, I do the best with it. You have your good days, you have your bad days. However, someone like me, stresses make us a lot worse. Like, I already can't walk. I already lost abilities in my favorite hand, my left hand. I can't even use it anymore. My vision's going, it's progressively spinning downward. When someone like that's around and you know someone like that, trust they need help. They need help with everything. It's kind of ridiculous what I've noticed for myself. What happens to you is important. I'm having these physical problems, so they could be added to, say I trip and fall. That's going to be stressful. Let's say I can't even get out of bed. That's stressful. Say I can't use my hand. That's stressful. The fact of having MS is maximum stressful. The fact that it's primary progressive that's what I mean. It just goes up and up and up. So you need help. And those things are going to feed into your stress. Like, I'm hungry, I'm trying to eat, but I can't use my hand. That's going to piss you off, man. Your stress level's going to go through the roof. So, it's weird. Like, people like me, we definitely need help. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Outside help is our only resource to survival. Now, you're going to notice a lot of weird things when that happens. You're going to be like enemized, if that's a word. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to maybe not necessarily make an enemy out of you, but they're not going to speak very well of you. You have to realize you're a target now. You're easy for people to fall back on, like kind of like a cop-out. Blame it on the handicapped guy. Trust, it happens a lot more than anyone could possibly think. That's going to relate to other things, like, because you're going to want to voice certain things. I want to voice certain things about what's happening to me. And you're going to kind of notice that no one's really listening. Well, they haven't shown me any signs of listening. And that includes the whole spectrum, from friends, family, doctors, life, people, even acquaintances, people that don't know you, that don't know what's wrong with you. So this disconnect thing gets bigger and bigger, and it's related to communication. I can communicate as best as I can. That's up to the other people if they can decipher my mumbling, because sometimes it is like mumbling. I can't use my words correct, but it's up to them to decipher what's wrong with me. Is the observance level really high? Do they know that I'm having problems eating? I can't even water my freaking dog, man. I can't even feed my dog. Just to let my dog out it's like a feat of strength. I can't begin to discuss it. So when someone like that is in a position to where to walk 20 feet away is tough, that's a problem, and you really want someone to notice. Everybody is different. Everybody is in different situations. When these stress levels go up and skyrocket, whatever the case, there's only I look at it like there's two things I can do. I could stand in the corner, piss my pants, and fall into the fetal position and cry, and nothing gets done. Or I could do something about it. That's just it. I used to be a coach, so that's the way I see things. There's the people that do something about it, and there's the people that don't do anything about it. Maybe they talk about it too much, whatever. There's a lot of things that you start to notice when these things are happening. So in my brain, in order to make myself handle these ridiculous feats, it's almost like this I don't give a fuck attitude, or I don't, you could care less, or it's not really like that. Like, you do care, but you care tremendously, and there's a lot of things you have to do that you're not going to like when you go disabled. And it's kind of for your own good, I guess. Like, you have to look at your quality of life. And if your quality of life is going down, that's a problem. Because if you have a progressive disease, you're going to get worse a lot faster. You definitely don't want to introduce this stress into your whatever. So if there is something that is stressing you, it doesn't matter what it is, I just noticed you got to get away from it. You can't answer, there's no answers, but you have to get away from it. You have to seclude those things. I've gotten rid of several people out of my life pretty much entirely. I mean, there's a few there. They complain too much. I'm not exactly someone to complain to. Maybe I can't handle it. Maybe it's like something that I can't handle. But like, I don't like this person, so I'm not gonna talk with them or whatever. So it goes both ways. The door does swing both ways. But what it comes down to, when everything settles down, it comes to you and your stress levels. And if you're in a situation that is stressing you out, you gotta change it, man. Like I said, there's people that change things, and there's people that wet their pants and cry in the corner. So if your life is crazy and going out of control and turning upside down, and I understand what that's like, and that sucks, and I'm really sorry. There's not much, there's nothing you can do. You're at the kind of like subject to change.